Majlak shares the story of how he met Logan Paul in 2015 through a brand collaboration. He describes himself as a networker and rapport builder, which led to a strong friendship with Logan. Janko was already friends with Logan before Mike came into the picture. The three of them eventually started a podcast together, with George joining as a regular co-host. The conversation then shifts to the falling out between Mike, Logan, and George. Mike explains that George's strong religious and conservative values were not fully aligned with the more jovial and entertainment-focused nature of the podcast. This misalignment led to tensions and disagreements, ultimately resulting in George's departure from the show. Mike reflects on the handling of the situation, acknowledging that there could have been different approaches to resolving the issues. He emphasizes the importance of time in resolving conflicts and mentions a recent encounter with George, where they were able to have a cordial interaction despite their past differences. A hypothetical scenario is presented where Mike and Logan are sitting in first class, and George walks in. Mike shares that Logan and George have been in contact and have exchanged Christmas cards, indicating a potential reconciliation between the two. Mike continues by expressing his love for California, describing it as a beautiful state. He talks about falling in love with the environment, the creative atmosphere, and the dream that California represents for creatives. However, he also mentions being a victim of crime in Los Angeles, which has led him to question the policies and the impact of certain laws on the city. He discusses the challenges he has faced and the impact of crime on his perception of California. The conversation delves into the topic of political beliefs, with Mike expressing his moderate stance. He emphasizes the importance of being policy-based and not subscribing wholly to one side or the other. He discusses the influence of personal experiences on his political views and the need to consider a wide range of factors when forming political opinions. He also highlights the complexity of political ideologies and the need to approach politics with an open mind. The speakers discuss the influence of personal experiences on their perspectives. They emphasize the importance of individual experiences in shaping their views on various issues, including politics and social policies. Majlak shares his experiences of being a victim of crime in Los Angeles and the impact of these experiences on his perception of the city and its policies. The conversation highlights the role of personal experiences in shaping individual perspectives and beliefs. The conversation also touches on the impact of personal relationships on individual perspectives. The speakers discuss the influence of their relationships with others, including friends and family, on their views and beliefs. They emphasize the importance of considering different perspectives and the role of relationships in shaping individual perspectives on various issues. They also discuss the challenges they have faced in California, including issues related to crime, homelessness, and social policies. They highlight the impact of these challenges on their perception of the state and the need for effective policies to address these issues. The conversation delves into the complexities of living in California and the need for thoughtful and comprehensive approaches to address the challenges faced by residents. The conversation then shifts to a discussion about the role of the Constitution in shaping the establishment and the impact of national and global politics on local communities. The speakers express their views on the need for a balance between collective and individual rights and the role of the Constitution in protecting the people. They emphasize the importance of understanding the impact of policies on local communities and the need for more conversations around local policies. The conversation also delves into the upcoming election and the impact of political divisiveness on the country. The speakers express their desire for a candidate who can unite the country and put an end to the divisiveness that has characterized recent political discourse. They emphasize the need for a leader who can bring people together and work towards a common goal, rather than perpetuating division and partisanship. The conversation continues with a discussion about personal growth and the challenges that individuals face in their lives. Mike shares his own experiences of overcoming substance abuse and mental anguish, emphasizing the importance of perseverance and resilience. He encourages others who may be going through similar struggles to keep pushing forward, as every difficult experience can ultimately lead to personal growth and positive change. The conversation then shifts to a discussion about leadership and politics. They explore the concept of power versus force, referencing the book Power versus Force by David R. Hawkins. They discuss the current state of political division in the United States and the impact of social media on public discourse. They also touch on the role of leadership in addressing societal issues and the importance of asking the right questions to drive meaningful conversations. The conversation delves into the role of social media in shaping public opinion and disseminating information. The speakers acknowledge the prevalence of misinformation on social media platforms and the challenge of discerning reliable information from the vast amount of content available. They also discuss the responsibility of individuals to critically evaluate the information they encounter and to seek out credible sources. They also emphasize the importance of local politics and community engagement. They highlight the impact of local leadership on issues such as homelessness, crime, and public safety. They encourage individuals to take an active role in their communities and to hold local leaders accountable for addressing pressing issues. The conversation touches on the complexities of freedom of speech and the need for authenticity in public discourse. The speakers discuss the diversity of voices and perspectives on social media, acknowledging that while some individuals may express extreme or controversial views, the market ultimately exposes inauthenticity. They stress the importance of engaging in genuine, informed conversations and being discerning consumers of information.